do have it muted. Or Adam Silver said he's going to stick his thumb up my butt. Dylan out in transition. Just nasty. Hits him with the crossover at first. Let's see that one more time. Hits him with the crossover in the open court to throw him off balance. Bumps him with the shoulder and switches to his left hand to finish. That's a veteran play. That's a really hard finish. Little assist to Keldon Johnson there. Harper open. Knocked down 3 threes in this game, so his three-point shot is starting to come around now. He always has so much room because people have to respect his drive so much. Now that's a bit of bad spacing with Jeremy Sohan out there. They kind of both, Jeremy kind of rolled in a weird way there, but it still worked out. Comes off the screen. Again, bumps him off. He wanted to go up to dunk that one, but he does get the and one on Marvin Bagley on that play. Bunch of room, lets the three ball fly again and knocks it down. Three ball just getting better and better game in and game out. He was about 37% at Rutgers on catch and shoot threes, so I think he'll be able to just knocks down another one. I think he'll be able to be a pretty decent, at least respectable three-point shooter as he keeps improving on it. I love that action right there. That's just so nasty. Goes between the legs, behind the back. I love the action on this one, though. If y'all see, San Antonio will do this with De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Harper, of course, but De'Aaron's going to go left as fast as he can, basically. Then Harper's cutting back towards the right, so you have to make a choice, and if you choose wrong, you're giving up a layup. That's just nasty. Between the legs, behind the back, spins off of him. One more time. That's so nasty, and finishes with the left hand. Harper's 6'5", 220 or so. So he definitely knocks down the three, definitely has enough size to finish at the NBA level, obviously. I want to say this is 4-3 of the game, but this one's just in transition. Off the dribble, it just stops and pops it. Didn't look like he was on great balance, but it still works out, and just getting more and more confident. That's probably the first three I've seen him hit all season that came off the dribble. Good job getting the feet set and letting it fly. Again, I thought he could have been on better balance, but the shot goes in. It's just nasty. Alex Sarr is a very good shot blocker. If no one told you which hand is Dylan Harper's dominant hand, you wouldn't even know what it was. He comes off the cornet screen, then he's one-on-one with Alex Sarr. Goes hard to the right. Between the legs, crosses him over. It's just so weird, just a weird little right-handed scoop. He has so many moves in his bag once he gets into the paint there. Just a little drop-off back to Champagny for the open three. Just another kick out for the Champagny three. It kind of had that clip cut off, but if you watch the game, Dylan Harper got into the paint off of dribble penetration. Kick out. Champagny lets it fly over McCollum on that one. That's the one right there. That's just nasty. He is 6'5", 6'6", so he obviously has the size and athleticism to finish at the rim. But on this one, he just rejects the screen. Thinks he's going to use the Sohan screen. He splits the defenders. If y'all watch, it's just one dribble from the three-point line. He throws the ball so far in front of him that he's able to get to the rim just with that one dribble from the three. Gathers and just throws it down nasty. Getting to Dylan Harper's stats, though. This was that game against Washington right here. He does go 9 for 13 in that game. He finishes with the 24 points. Only one turnover. Dylan Harper takes really great care of the ball. He's honestly ahead of where he should be. He has great IQ, great court vision, and he makes really great decisions with the ball in his hands. He has the 3 assists, the 5 rebounds. 3 for 5 from 3 again. He's shooting maybe 30% from 3 on the season. We'll get to his stats on the whole season in a second, but he's been getting better and better from 3. He did knock down 4 out of 5 threes in the championship game against New York for the Emirates Cup. Those stats just don't show up on this on the website. Those stats kind of get washed away in NBA history, but that was the game right before this one. So he was 4 for 5 in that game. He's 3 for 5 in this game. So his 3-point shot is starting to come around. Again, he shot 37% on catch and shoot threes at Rutgers, so he should be able to at least be a respectable 3-point shooter. He doesn't have to be a crazy 3-point shooter because he's so good off the dribble, getting into the paint. If he can knock down like 1 out of every 3 threes, that'll at least keep the defense honest so he can drive by them and get into the paint where he really wants to be. But he's 9 for 13 this game, almost 70% from the field. Again, the 60% from 3. He gets the 3 free throw attempts. He's 3 for 3. He doesn't get a lot of respect from the officials. Being a rookie, I always thought that was such a weird thing. The announcers say, "Oh, you gotta earn your respect. You're not getting those calls, rookie." But it's professional referees. You're still a professional basketball player. If you get slapped on your arm and the referee saw you get slapped on the arm, just blow the whistle and give him a foul. That's always so confusing to me. But so far on the season, Dylan's played the 17 games. He's playing only 22 minutes per game. The Spurs have such a deep guard rotation. De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Dylan Harper's coming off the bench. He's kind of getting worked into the lineup. He was coming off of, I believe, the hamstring injury he had. That's quite a ways behind him now, so he's totally healthy, and he's looking great out there. As a Spurs fan, I'd like to see him get even more minutes, but it's kind of weird trying to rotate all those guys with De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper. But he's 48% from the field. He's 30% from 3 at this point. I feel like he can finish the season maybe 33% or so, but we'll see. We'll see as the games go on. He's 72% from the free throw line, so he's a decent free throw shooter. And he's averaging 13 points, 3.5 assists, 3 rebounds, about 1 steal as well. So Harper, again, he's only playing 22 minutes per game, so he doesn't have insane minutes, but he's so special. If you got a chance to watch the Spurs games, we saw the highlights here, but Dylan Harper, he's honestly a superstar in the making. He looks so special out there. The way he kind of slashes and drives to the rim. I've heard James Harden, Cade Cunningham comparisons, and I don't think those comparisons are bad at all for what Dylan Harper is doing out there. For one last thing, VJ Edgecomb, not to compare them as players so much, just more the minutes they're playing, but VJ Edgecombe's playing 35 minutes. Dylan Harper's only playing 22 minutes. And VJ Edgecombe's 35 minutes, he's putting up 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. So 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists for VJ Edgecombe in 35 minutes. Dylan Harper's playing 22 minutes, so he's playing 13 minutes less, pretty much a whole quarter, plus 1 more minute. And even playing 13 less minutes, he's still putting up 13 points, 3.5 assists, and 3 rebounds. So, again, VJ 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. So Dylan Harper's putting up almost the same numbers and playing 13 less minutes in the game. Spurs are still developing Harper. We're bringing him off the bench and letting him kind of get more comfortable. He's looking better and better every game. But if Dylan Harper was playing 35 minutes and he was asked to kind of run the show for a team, Dylan Harper he's already like 18, 19 points, 6 or 7 assists on probably something like that, 47, 48% shooting. He's just amazing. He's elite at getting into the paint. He's elite at finishing in the paint. If somebody watched Dylan Harper play and you didn't know what his dominant hand was, you wouldn't be able to call it. He finishes just as good with his right as he does with his left. Every dribble move he has with his left hand, he has the same dribble moves with his right hand. There's no finish at the rim. There's no moves he can do only with his left that he can't do with his right hand. He's just so ambidextrous. But yeah, I mean, I could see Dylan Harper possibly being a better offensive player than Cooper Flagg as the career goes on. Cooper Flagg looks like he's going to be the better all-around player, and Cooper Flagg was rightfully the number 1 pick in the NBA draft, but Dylan Harper is so special. He would go number 1 probably the past 5 years. He would have went number 1 in the draft in all those drafts, but just being in the same draft as Cooper Flagg, he ends up going number 2. But Dylan Harper's so amazing. He's the future for San Antonio. Him, Stephon Castle, and Victor Wembanyama. And he just looks better and better every game. If you haven't had a chance to check him out, go ahead and watch a Spurs game, and you'll see how amazing Dylan Harper looks out there. He just flashes off the screen. But please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 7 million subscribers. Let me know what you think about Dylan Harper. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.